I'm stand-up comedian Joe Bronzi. I've been on the road for almost 14 years. I'm always coming to you live. My comedy is like my life. I make it up as I go along. I never do the same show twice. I'm lucky enough to share my nonsense all over the place. From sea to shining sea and beyond, I'm consistently ridiculous and thoroughly spontaneous. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Unplanned.
Welcome to Ottawa, Ontario. I'm continuing my Canadian tour. I'm at Absolute Comedy all week long. It's a bit farther north than I'm used to, but I'm trying to make the best of it. I'm Joe Bronzi, and this is Unplanned.
We started in Ottawa with the National Gallery, a building that symbolizes the creative imagination and indomitable spirit of Canada, along with their apparent desire to horrify visitors. Seriously, man, I had nightmares. What the hell's up with the daddy longlegs? The U.S. Embassy embodies a bond between two great nations, and in keeping with the American work ethic, the building was closed for the weekend. The Fairmount Chateau Laurier is probably not pronounced that way, but it is a grand medieval structure that was made by the set designer of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Tell the Baron all the children have been locked in the U.S. Embassy. These locks are the subject of much Canadian pride. My Canadian girlfriend hated when I pointed out that the United States made the Panama Canal, which is almost 50 miles long. Then I mentioned the George Washington Bridge and she stopped speaking to me. The Parliament buildings are where Canada governs its great nation, the veritable seat of power in North America. Any resemblance to Hogwarts is purely coincidental. The eternal flame burns to commemorate all of the lockouts in NHL history. Accordingly, with this solemn monument, I behaved reverently. Some people say the Canadians are a little stiff. I think they're wonderful listeners. Going into Tim Hortons is just like going into Dunkin' Donuts if they were polite. If only there were somewhere I could shop or get something to eat. My girlfriend told me I was gonna get my first beaver tail. Turns out I was way more excited than I should have been. Despite the fact that it wasn't a naughty Canadian euphemism, I was impressed.
Oh, that's really good. Oh, even with the little bit of napkin I ate. That's really good.
Here we have the runner-up for the Canadian flag. I love ice skating. I was so excited to go out on the canal. It had literally been years. Oh, I can't wait. My girlfriend has family in Ottawa, so instead of staying at a fancy hotel, we stayed with her dad. He mentioned he had a couple chores he wanted help with, but I figured can't be that bad.
Hey, Joe. You're doing a fine job, it looks like. Let's take a... Oh, I think you missed a little piece there. Oh, and by the way, there's painting to do. I saw that. Are you finished yet?
Almost.
Apparently, Ottawa has no labor laws that protect middle-aged American men. Once the house was spotless, the real work began. In wintertime, the snow can get so heavy it can collapse a roof. Here you see me clearing the snow off the roof of a shed my girlfriend's father keeps in the backyard to hold up the snow. Finally, my toils are over. In from the cold and on to the warm stage. Ladies and gentlemen, me.
This is a young couple. You a couple. Oh, brother and sister. I did not expect that reaction. I didn't think anything of it. But apparently these people think some sick shit is going on. Is that a thing? I don't know. I didn't expect that at all. You went out for the night with your sister. That's very nice. That's very nice. Now I'm nervous. I'm looking at you people. When you see someone, they were on the news. You don't know what you walk into. Nice to see you. So, and are you guys both single? You both single, brother and sister?
Me, not really.
You not really? She was nodding her head, yes. He thinks she's imaginary. You not really? What does not really mean?
It's kind of an internet thing.
It's kind of an internet thing? Pretty much all set for the night. I was planning on talking to some of your other people. That's not going to happen. You'll have to come back to another show. I have shit to do. I just have to take a moment to thank the comedy god. Sometimes I have to work much harder. I'm just kidding. Does the phrase $9.99 a minute mean anything to you? What is kind of an internet? Did you meet on a dating site? Is it like No. That's not common, or fish in the sea, whatever that is. What is that song?
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of fish. Ooh, and a subscriber. Plenty of fish, thank you. I never remember what that is. It wasn't a dating site. So what does kind of an internet thing mean?
I met her through a friend, but on the...
Through a friend on the internet? Is the friend also imaginary? Do you know any of these people? I'm so proud of you for getting your brother out of the basement. People are real. Some touched my hand. You see that? There's a whole world out here. These women have real breasts. They're nice. They're not. They're kind of. You know what I mean? This is a whole new experience for me. You're currently single, sister. You're currently single. You're very pretty. What do you do for a living? You're a student. What are you going to graduate with a degree in? Philosophy. You might want to try cashier. In some ways, your brother's more realistic than you are. Like my stocking hats on inside. Yours cold, but you're just supposed to be. This is not even cold yet. This is not even cold. Why is it fashion statement? No. You're right. Oh, you're gonna have that if you take off, right? You have like. It would be really funny if you went and you had like. That would be hilarious. What do you do?
I'm in ecosystem management.
And you really took your time, like you made that up. You're trying to get with the philosopher. Ecosystem management theology. What ecosystem management? What ecosystem do you manage?
Mainly forests.
Mainly forests? It's nice to meet you, God. I have some fucking questions for you. Are the Americans ever gonna fix fucking gun control, God? So you manage mainly forests, but you dabble in other ecosystems? You're like a smart, eh? Where do you manage? Who do you work for that you manage ecosystems?
Mostly the Rouge Valley in Toronto.
Mostly the Rouge Valley? As a consultant? Did you go door to door to get this job? That swamp looks like shit. Dry. You need someone to manage it. Yes, mostly I do forest. I think I can help you out. Are these any other eco people at the table that work with you? No, look at you. Is this a job that's exclusively on the internet too? Did you pay a fee for your degree? You're like, click here, move a tree. I think we've had enough out of you.
Hey guys, I don't think you should be playing there. Okay, Canadians are very nice.